Hi guys, it's me, Miss Manifester, helping you open a spiritual doorway to the abundance that you deserve. On the channel today, I'm going to be giving my opinion, my musings on law of attraction and fortune telling. And by fortune telling, I mean palmistry, tarot, anything that, so say, gives you insight into your future. Before we get started, my Patreon membership, The Miracle Magnets, is open. The link is in the description below. Come into the membership to release resistance, to be in a place of solution rather than focusing on your problem. We've got monthly EFT healing, monthly meditation, monthly workbook, and 2 live coachings every month where you get to come in and ask a question. I would love to see some of you in there, so again, the link is in the description below. If you're brand new to the channel and you're enjoying this, please make sure that you click the subscribe button and hit the bell to get regular updates from me every Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's get started. This video, I feel like this video has been on the cards for a while. The cards! So Rohan is a regular subscriber of the channel, and he asked a question last week about constantly kind of like going back to watching tarot readings in relation to something specific, even though he feels that he already knows the answer is yes to what it is he's asking for. So where does tarot, psychics, where do they fit in with law of attraction? Because the thing with law of attraction is it's teaching us that we create our own reality. So when you go to someone and you're like saying, what's my future? And they go, this is going to happen to you. It's kind of like, where does that fit in? Because you create your own reality. So how can somebody else tell you that this is going to happen? So I have done card readings for people. I'm able to feel the energy in the cards. So I feel tingling in my palm, in my fingers, particular fingers, only in my left hand, not in my right hand, that lead me to cards. I'm not doing it so much for other people these days, but I still do it for myself. The first big piece of advice is that if you're going to go to see somebody for any kind of reading, is that you go when you're in a place where you're like, you know what, let's just go for fun. Like, I'm just interested. I'm casual about it. I don't really, desperately need an answer to something. When you go to someone and you're in a place of desperation or lack, and you're not relying on your own guidance system and you're not in a place of high vibration, what's actually going to happen is that they are reading your current energy, and the future is where you're going based on the current vibration, the current energy that you're putting out. So when you go and you're in that negative space, they are going to be picking up on that vibe from you, and the reading may not go as well as you want it to go. They may confirm that you're not in a good place, and that's confirmation for you, because you go, yeah, you know what, I'm not in a good place. That in itself's not always fantastic, because you're just maintaining that vibration rather than moving forward into something better. So one of the reasons why, and I've done it myself, where I might keep watching tarot or something like that, is because I'm going, and this is actually the same for horoscopes, when you're going, oh, I'll go and look at like a horoscope. It's the same kind of thing. So you've had one answer from somebody and you go, oh yeah, that's yes, kind of spot on, but I need a bit more confirmation, so I'll go and watch another one. So it's there when you're doing that, it's bolstering your belief system. You're going, you know what, I've watched so many of these readings and it's definitely coming, but you keep doing it to help you trust yourself, to help you trust that this is coming for you. With spirituality, it's an each to your own. There's no judgment from me about what you do. I appreciate no judgment from you about what I do. Keep those judgments to yourself. For me, I don't really feel the need to pull cards for myself or go and have a look at any videos more than once a week, because I trust my own guidance system. I don't look once a week, by the way. I would kind of use that as a time scale, though, of going, things take time. Sometimes, yeah, things are going to change vibrationally in a week, and sometimes then they haven't changed, and actually just give it a little bit more time. I know people who've got addicted to psychic readings. It's a path that you need to tread carefully, that you don't get addicted to trusting in someone else's guidance, of them reading your vibration when you're actually more than capable of reading your own vibration. Develop a self-awareness of how often you're wanting to look at these kind of videos for confirmation about where you're going, because you can receive that confirmation through saying to your spirit guides, give me a sign, give me numbers, give me feathers, give me rainbows, give me synchronicities that mean something to me, give me coincidences. You can tap into your own spirit team and your own guidance system. Like, no one is more special and able to do that. We're all able to do that. I would suggest that you try to develop a relationship where you can get your own guidances and confirmations. And when you do go for readings, you do it from a place of feeling fun, feeling casual, not going into it needing an answer, not feeling desperate, not feeling lack, because they're going to pick up on that vibration from you anyway. You've always got the power to change. So we've got many versions of ourselves in the quantum field. And depending on where we're at vibrationally, that will take us off to a different version of ourselves. Or, you know, we can work on our vibration, work on our alignment, which takes us towards a higher version of ourselves, a higher path. So far in my experience of readings done for me by other people, everything that's been talked about from my past, everything that's been talked about in my present has been accurate from pretty much every person that I've ever seen. They have got that spot on. And that is because it is like, this is my vibration now, and that was what happened to me in the past, and you cannot kind of get around that, and that is what they're reading. However, the future, what has happened in the future, that has never, to my knowledge that I can think of, that has never come to pass in the way that it's been said. And that is because I know that I've chosen to create my life and choose a higher path, choose a higher alignment and vibration than where I was at when I had those readings. And that has took me off in a different direction. So if you get something in the reading and you're like, not sure about that, I want to remind you that you always have the power to create and to change. Sometimes we will get warnings come out of readings, and sometimes that doesn't feel very welcome. But I believe we've always got the power to change our path vibrationally from where we stand. Also, just be mindful of like who you choose, because some people are the real deal, they are authentic, some people are not. And you want someone who's going to be able to give you these messages from a place of love. You don't want to come away worrying and feeling worse, because when you do that, you end up obviously projecting that out and then attracting more of the same in. So this is why I would just say be careful, because you don't want to fill your head with more things to worry about. You want to be building yourself up. So make sure that you go when you're kind of in a place of detachment, egoless, feeling strong, not feeling fragile. When you're feeling like that and then they go and they give you a warning because of that vibration, that can then make you fill your head with more worrying thoughts, more anxiety, more negative feelings that you're then attracting into your life. In summary, if you want to go and have readings done, that's absolutely fine, but make sure that you go into someone who is the real deal. Make sure you go in from a place of fun. Make sure you're going for the right reasons, not because you're desperate for answers. Try to meditate or do something to clear your energy so that you feel good before you go, so that you don't go in with like, oh, I feel really, really rubbish and I need help and all this kind of like negative energy. Go so that you are more of a clear, open book, and that you're open to guidance. And just be mindful of how often you're looking at these kind of things. You don't need to be, in all honesty, looking at things every day. You really don't. And I don't really think we necessarily need to be looking every week either. Not if we really, really trust our internal guidance system. However, it's your life, it's your spiritual path, and if it helps you to connect with spirit and develop your intuition, because I do find obviously when I'm doing that, it does help me to open up and it does help me to get messages. But like I said, sometimes I've gone in like every day, every 2 days, and I pull in the same cards and pull in the same cards. And I'm laughing because I'm going, nothing's changing. And obviously my confirmation is exactly the same, which is beautiful. But at the same time, it's like, give it some time. Let yourself have some time to let things shift, to let things develop. I hope you found this interesting, guys. I'd love to know your experiences of tarot, angel cards, anything like that. Feel free to comment those in the description below. Would love to hear that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for your weekly subliminal. Take care. Bye.